Hello, welcome to Robots Retro Spaces. Today's video is a special one specifically dedicated towards reproduction accessories for the new god Phoenix. As a collector, I find reproductions to be incredibly harmful to my hobby or our hobby, and I think that it's just encouraging people to take the shortcut in their collecting, and anyone who says they're just buying it for themselves, they might be, but the real issue is what happens when they no longer want the toys, and that's when the real issues start to happen. So what we have here is, well, I have the original Singapore versions, Japanese versions, and then I've got two sets of reproductions. One from Italy, one from France, and I also know that you can get them from Taiwan. So I want to talk a little bit about how to tell the difference between the originals and the reproductions. So, first telltale sign is turn them over. Now, you're going to see a couple of things. The original one here is the one in the middle. Now, there are two ways I can tell this. One is that there's a line right through the middle that's nice and flush, and all four corners of the indent on the middle are nice and flat and even and precise. Now, you compare that to the one on the left. You'll see that there is a line through the middle, though not very strong, but the inside indent is not very flat and not very flush, nor is the circle, the hole, very clear and precise. You compare that to the one on the right. Now you see the one on the right, they have improved their game significantly from the one on the left. So you've got a line through the middle. The interior is nice and tidy. So this one is a more superior reproduction than the first one. So that is number one in terms of trying to figure out if you have a real one or a fake one. Turn it over and check the quality of the underside. Number two is the color of the plastic. The real one is in the middle. So we'll start with the one on the left. You'll see here that it looks like a light kind of plastic. It actually feels quite brittle and quite lightweight compared to the others. It stresses very easily. So if you were to try and bend this, it would stress and get the white stress plastic marks very, very easily. The one on the left, you'll see here, is completely matte. It's not gloss at all. So that's why we know that that one is a fake. So if your accessory has got plastic that looks cheap and stresses easily, then that is fake. If your accessory is matte and does not have a gloss, it is fake. Alright, the third way to check is the sprue marks. So if you see on the original here, I turn it sideways and that's a nice flush sprue mark. But on this fake, it is an absolute hatchet job. It's messy, it's got stressed plastic, it doesn't look that good at all. Now this one is a much better imitation sprue mark, but if you turn it around to the back, there's like a whole line of sprue, like it's been glued in half. And that's how you know that one's fake, because on the originals there is only one sprue mark, it's nice and tidy, and it's down at the bottom of the accessory. Production New God Phoenix missiles. Color wise, there is a slight color variation, but difficult to tell. But if we use our previous lessons, it becomes a little bit easier. Look at that sprue mark on the left hand side. That sprue mark on the left hand side and that seam down the side, very tatty. So you know that one's the fake. The other one is, you look at here at this injection mark, you'll see here that on the left hand side that the circle is a lot more pronounced than on the right hand side. So that way you know that the one on the left is fake, because the circle is pronounced. So if you've got sprues ends that are a bit tatty and a deeper, more prominent injection mark, then you have fake missiles with your new God Phoenix. So there we have it, a review of the Singapore and Japanese accessories, which I did in the previous video, and then a review of the most common fakes that are available. So basically, if you're getting a fake from ordering from Japan, from Taiwan, Italy or France, then it is a fake. It's all too good to be true. No one sells complete sets. Some of these sellers are good enough to actually write repo resin, but a lot of them say original because they don't think people can tell the difference. And most people won't, because they won't have, like I do, the accessories to compare them against. So I would encourage everyone to be vigilant and to not buy repro, as it is just not good for our hobby. Thank you all very much.